finally traded their terrific wings, Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby. We know how the other teams that got those players made out. New York and Indiana, they were terrific in help those teams. How did the Raptors make out when all was said and done?
Both of those players were upcoming free agents. It was difficult to judge the trade market. But with that said, the Raptors were able to get draft picks plus young, exciting talent like Canadian R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel quickly. But let's factor in the biggest key here. It's Scotty Barnes. He is their future. He's their untouchable. He's who that front office feels great about as their cornerstone moving forward.
Love Barnes. Love it. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. 3. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward. Here's the professor. 33 points last game. Here is Mr. Incredible. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
On the wing quickly. Nice shot by Pirtle.
The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Pirtle. How about the size, the strength? Going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's quickly missing. The Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And Shams, nothing gets to work out like your phone. Here we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this
NBA info. You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Shot clock at 6. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Dick defending. Pass to Big Smooth. Takes it inside.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with the... They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Check it out, Charlotte, man. They've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
That's tipped. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Raptors trail by 3. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Barnes has got 8 points.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Big Smooth, coming off a solid outing against Miami. And the shot goes down.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Thomas checked in for the Wizard. And Toronto has possession. It's a three-point game. And here's quickly for three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Raptors trail by 5. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
And here is Barnes after R.J. Barrett hitting the three. Barnes against Thomas. And good that time. Barnes has got 10. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Miami.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want not just one particular move.
The prodigy, he's checked in for Big Smooth. Pass to Abaji. And here's Barrett. It doesn't go for him. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Miracle Man. And he also played really well in that win against the Heat. Here's the prodigy. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Barrett. Banked in off the glass. Barrett's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Barrett's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's the prodigy. Going inside. Oh, and that one, no question. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Barnes. Mitchell is out there with Brown. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 3. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. And I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality, adding some more attention to detail defensively, and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. 2 free throws coming up, and they
5 rebounds, and he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
And Thomas with the stuff.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 3, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
But you don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
The Wizard, he's checked in for the Hornets. Here's the kid. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami. Thomas passes to the Wizard. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. The Wizards got the lead up to 5 now for Charlotte. Toronto's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Mitchell passes to Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
That is Kelly Olynyk using his size to his advantage right at the rim. Nice finish.
Pass to the kid. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Bucket is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D, they would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
On the wing, Mitchell. Thomas covering. Olynyk has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Olynyk's got 7 now in this quarter. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Barnes finds quickly, and that one is hammered home.
How about the vertical? Emmanuel quickly is showing you right there. That is tough.
With the drive, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Raptors trail by 6. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
The trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Here's the kid. He's covered by Brown, and it's good for 2. The kid's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Hornets.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked play from them in this one. Allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Barnes, following the score by Charlotte. Screen by Pirtle. And here's quickly for 3. Knocks down the three ball. Quickly's got 7.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Mr. Incredible. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Pass to Dick. Fires the 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's the prodigy driving inside.
Oh! Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. And stolen by Barnes.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way. Up top, Barrett. Launches it. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist from Barrett. He has 7.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And that one, good. Mr. Incredible's got 20.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of... Oh my goodness! What a play!
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Hurdle and Thomas with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Miracle Man is checked in for the Hornets. Big Smooth comes in for the Prodigy. The Raptors also with a sub. Olynyk's checked in. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Pass to Olynyk. Clock at 6. The 19-footer is on the money. Olynyk's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Here's Mr. Incredible. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Dick up top. He's got 7. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Dick.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him and he keeps making them.
Out to the wing. The Professor passes to Swanson. Here's the Professor, quickly covering. Here's the Professor, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Purtle.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Dick. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
You've got the Professor, Big Smooth out there with the Wizard. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's Miracle Man in at the 5. So that's the Hornets' 5. Count it. 7 points for the Professor.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Onside, Barrett. It's not going to go for him.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. Coming off a terrific season. Around 20 points per game last season. 8 rebounds and 6 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
To the middle. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Blocked again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Driving in. And Big Smooth gets it to go. Big Smooth got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's Toronto now. And that one's good. Quickly's got 9.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
With every pass.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Onside, Barrett. Barnes looking around. Bertle sets the pick for Barnes. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 15.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Mr. Incredible, the pass to the Professor. Here is Mr. Incredible. Here's Miracle Man. And he makes that one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Now Dick. 6 on the shot clock. Bertle sets the pick for Dick. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Drives to the hoop. Shots good by Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 9 points now in the quarter. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Bertle inside. Back to Quickly. Pass to Bertle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Bertle sets the pick for Dick. It's deflected.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Grace. Down low. Here's Mr. Incredible. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 7-point Hornets lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his 3-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Charlotte making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Brown's checked in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Quickly with it. He's got 9. Back to Barnes. Brown finds Quickly. It's tipped. outside Thomas. Pass to the professor. Here's Miracle Man, defended by Pirtle. And there's the drive. Here's the professor. He's got 9. From 15 feet away, again the Hornets score.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
They're at the pass to Purdy. Brown outside. To the inside. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. He takes it in. That one goes in.
That's Bruce Brown, just being aggressive on the drive. Put it on the deck and get to work.
Hornets leading by 8. Here is Mr. Incredible. He has 31.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, quickly, pass to Pirtle. Barnes outside, from outside the arc, hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got 6 here in this quarter.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Now Barnes. Thomas covering. Brown with a screen on Thomas. Nobody near Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this one.
It's good.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Barrett kicks to quickly. Barnes down low. Thomas is there. And that one's good. Barnes.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pass to Big Smooth. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Barnes outside. Barrett with the ball. Brown dishes to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Hornets with the rebound. The Professor's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here is Mr. Incredible. Barrett covering.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Thomas with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's sharp. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Brown out there with Mitchell. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 3 spot. He had a nice open look right there.
Boy, you see Olynyk just ready to attack off the pass. Nice catch and shoot.
Here's the kid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 14.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Kicks to Mitchell. Fires the three. Rebound by the kid.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Mr. Incredible fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brown. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Bruce Brown is never shy on the interior. This guy will attack no matter where he is.
Here is Mr. Incredible, covered by Mitchell. Here's the kid. Here's Grace. Here's Mr. Incredible. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
Second team.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Toronto.
Kelly
And the
Olynyk.
basket by Olynyk.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Into the lane. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And here is Quickly. Now here's Olynyk. Deflects the pass. Mr. Incredible, the pass to the prodigy. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Barnes up top. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The kid passes to the Wizard. Hands it from downtown.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the center.
Barnes outside. Shot to stop the run. Count that bucket.
Scotty Barnes.
Barnes has got 22 points.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Again, the Hornets score.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Mr. Incredible.
My goodness.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Barnes kicks to Quickly. For three. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And the shot goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. And that'll be his third foul so far. And some changes here for the Hornets. Miracle Man, he's checked in for Thomas. Big Smooth comes in for the Prodigy. And the Professor subbed in for the Kid. Quickly with a wide open look. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Pass to Big Smooth. Here is Mr. Incredible. Dick defending. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Swanson. Lock at 6. Dick with the steal. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Dick's got 19 points.
Whether it's a catch and shoot or off the bounce, Grady Dick can knock it down. Tremendous jump shooter. That's an old-fashioned rim round.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Quickly. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mr. Incredible.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin? To me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Now, here's Quickly. Guarded closer. Barrett kicks to Barnes. Over Thomas. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th assist in this one. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Puts it up from 17. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Tries from the block. Barnes can't get it to go. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Hornets. From deep. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Quickly looking it over. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy.
Oh! You got to be kidding.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul, third team
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the result.
So he gets them both. Barnes with it. Outside, Barrett. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Shoots from the right block. And it's Barnes getting it to go.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And another one falls.
A 60-piece. Goodness.
and it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Raptors moving the ball around. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. To the paint, pass to Dick. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Quickly. This one for 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
In for Charlotte, number 12, Nick Richards.
8 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Mr. Incredible. Sinks the triple.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in its center. And it's Mathurin in its small forward. And for the Hornets. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 2. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Now here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. The floater. Shots blocked. To the middle. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Here's the professor.
Oh, hey, how about that? Time right there. Big time. Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Halliburton. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
The professor. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Knocks down the long J. Mr. Incredible's got 5 points.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch that one.
Bad intentions.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
2 points. That one goes. Halliburton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
And it's the professor missing.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's the professor, defended by Halliburton. The professor with a bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Siakam outside. Three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Big Smooth. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And here's Indiana now. It's a three-point game. There's a screen by Turner. Siakam, the pass to Turner. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Here's the Professor. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's Mr. Incredible. It's stolen by Halliburton. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Mr. Incredible. And it's Charlotte with another.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Back to Halliburton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Nembhard. Mr. Incredible.
Oh!
Powerful jam!
Woo! You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
Pass to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. 5 on the clock. His first shot attempt. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The Professor with a bucket. Pacers trail by 5. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer Mathurin. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The Professor, the pass to Mr. Incredible. Here he goes, and that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
McConnell outside. Pass to Nesmith. Takes a 13-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
This one for three. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the professor, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Charlotte shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Now here's Siakam. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Murphy. Thomas with a steal. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful. They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Shepard. Tipped. Here's the professor. He's covered by Siakam. Out to the right wing. Here's Thomas. Here's the professor. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action. But plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
They've got Williams, and it's the prodigy in at the shooting guard position. That's the Hornets 5. McConnell passes to Siakam. To the wing, right side. McConnell against Williams. Back to Toppin. Pass to McConnell. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. McConnell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Charlotte leading by 9. Here's the kid. Doubled by Siakam. And here's Thomas from the arc. Drops in the three.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set up his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to the kid. With the fadeaway. Buries it from 3. The kid's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with his height, the defense unable to impact the shot on the closeout.
Here's McConnell. Another one falls for Indiana.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless.